punches here massively. It was trying to land a crucial blow here. She got the right going in about 2 or 3 times, and Zarika then had to find a way of getting out of that. Again, a flurry of punches, some right up to the back of the head. Zarika had to duck out. This looked like the moment that Phiri was looking for, but it was not the moment to be.
Okay, like we said, she's throwing a lot of punches, but really not all of them are landing on target. But right now we can say Phiri is the aggressor, carrying the fight to Zarika, and you can see Zarika is fighting on the retreat.
Well, it's round 7 now. We'll be time to see what else happens here. Zarika started it with as the one who's throwing the punches.
Yes, now. Zarika's been told to carry the fight. Should be more aggressive.
Well, Phiri seems to be the one who's going to Zarika.
Yeah.
But Zarika then needs to punch her way out of that. She's sending a flurry of punches, right, double lefts, to try and keep the challenger away. It's a WBC Super Bantamweight title fight. Phiri would have felt a little bit aggrieved in 2017 when she fought Zarika. And so she gets a chance again to go for the title in Zarika's mandatory defense.
What's your take, Bernard, so far?
I think at the moment they are slowing down a bit, both of them, and that's because the punches have been thrown heavy. I think every one of them is looking for a very big knockout punch. Zarika has just gotten one to the body and another one onto the right. And about this time, everybody knows that their weaknesses are their opponent's strength at the moment. Phiri tries to land a combination of punches. She wants Zarika on the ropes. And Zarika becomes very, very complacent when she goes to the ropes. She doesn't throw as many punches. Phiri tries to throw as many. Zarika comes out and lands one right. Phiri still tries to go for the face. She's not getting the punches in. She wants to throw the punches, Phiri, but she's not getting them out. She's keeping them to herself so that she can protect herself quickly enough. And that's the only undoing. Otherwise, when Zarika comes out, she comes out with a full punch that goes onto the body and weakens her a bit.
Correct. And then you see Phiri is not stretching her hands fully, you know.
No, she's not. She's not. That's what I'm saying, that she's jabbing while keeping to herself so that she can guard herself quickly enough. Zarika, on the other hand, as you see in that right swing, goes the full distance. She's got a good left. She could have taken this one.
We could say she's throwing the more telling punches.
Yeah,
but it's a tough battle.
It is. It
is a tough battle.
Well, it's been brought to the right and the left coming from Phiri. If they could find target, it would be very devastating. She went low on the left. That's Zarika. And then Phiri tried to get her on the canvas, rather on the ropes. Zarika comes out with one right that sends Phiri a little bit back before she recovers to try and send another punch. The punches are not getting there. That's the only problem with Phiri's punches. They're not getting to the target. She's working hard, but she's not landing them.
She's not. You know, that's what the Brazilian boxer did when she fought Zarika, and many people say that she had been robbed of victory.
The Mexican Yemen Mercado.
Yeah, Yemen Mercado. She was a busybody in the ring, but Zarika was the one throwing the cleaner punches, which landed on target.
Well, we are now in round 8.
Round 8.
This looks like one of those bouts that might go the full distance. And Phiri has always had that chance of taking Zarika to the full rounds. As you go to round 8 again, well, it's whoever drops the guard first will be in trouble.
Whoever wins here will be split. Because none of them has so far, we can say, shown that she's the convincing winner.
The punches have got to land directly for them to be convincing. At the moment, none of the punches are landing. I mean, they're not getting to the face. They're all missing the target, including Phiri's as well, including Zarika's. Well, now she gets a hard right to Phiri's right, and Phiri tries to recover. Good right-left combination as Phiri was chasing. No, she doesn't land them. That's the only problem. Phiri doesn't land the punches. Now she tries to get a right onto Zarika. Then Zarika goes for the body punches. Zarika on the right, Phiri on the left in round 8. slowing down a bit, looking for the opportunities to at least score a point or try to land that very crucial sucker punch. Well, Phiri comes in with a right, left, but she's not landing them. That's the problem. None of those ones will count for any points. They will count towards weakening the opponent, which might be a good thing. But if you're not going to land that very, very crucial punch, then it becomes of no consequence.
Exactly. You're not scoring, but you're throwing punches in bunches, but very few of them are landing. That's the end of 8th round.
Phiri looking the faster of the two for me when she comes out. Zarika looking the slower, but the one with the stockier, the heavier of the punches. But Phiri, if she could even get the points just off the face, because of the speed in which she's working, she probably would have gotten the points there.
Exactly.
Well, this is the way it was. Zarika trying to send in the heavier of the punches. Phiri tried to corner Zarika, but as you can see, those punches are not landing.
Yeah.
They're missing the target, and that means no point in that. It's just for weakening. Maybe just one in there. So I'll be interested in finding out what the round went like from the ring announcers.
To a layman, Bena, that's what you call somebody who doesn't know what's going on there. They'll think that Phiri is the one scoring more punches, because she appears to be...
It's got to land on the face for it to be able to score the points.
They're not reaching the target.
They're not reaching the target.
Yeah.
We're going to round 9. It's scheduled for 10 rounds. If it doesn't end here, then there's only one place it might end, in round 10. And if it doesn't end there, then we'll have to wait for the points decision and see. Phiri working hard. Zarika duck it out as well, trying to throw in the clear of the punches.
Hey.
Gets one onto Phiri's face. Well, Zarika just making sure that she works on Phiri's body. Phiri's not scoring the punches here, and Phiri suddenly reels back. The referee says don't push, but Phiri looked like she had been weakened by those punches to the body. Gonna fight it again in round 9. The champion on the left, the challenger on the right. A left from Zarika. It's not as fast as what we had earlier. Good left coming in from Phiri. Then a right from Zarika. Well, she's got heavy punches when they get to the body, Zarika. Phiri's trying to get Zarika back to the ropes where she likes to keep her. She also sucks in her left. A good right coming in from Zarika. That has slowed down Phiri. Doesn't connect. Again, she misses with a right swing. Well, that's an attempt at an uppercut coming from Phiri. The one thing that she's doing that is working so well is that she's keeping Zarika away from punching too hard at her. Well, Phiri has been the one who has been chasing all along. She's been bringing the fight to Zarika most of the time. It's round 9 of it, looking for the heavy punches, looking for the crucial punch here. But the seconds are almost out in this round 9. Well, not a very convincing right. A good left this time round from Phiri, at least for a point out of this one. A hard right from Zarika. This is going to go into 10 rounds. What a fight at the Kenyatta International Convention Center. The fans obviously supporting the home girl, Zarika.
Scores at the 8th round juncture. Judge A, Zarika 79, Phiri 73. Judge B, Zarika 79, Phiri 73. Judge C, Zarika 77, Phiri 75.
Well, the ring side announcement tells you that Judge A scored it 79-73 for Zarika. Judge B scored it 79-73 for Zarika. And Judge C scored it 77-75 for Zarika. Now, that's the one in which it looked like she had picked up the points. And now then, the final round, Phiri can only win it by a knockout. A knockdown is what he should be looking for here from either side. Sometimes the points really don't matter when you get into that final and that very decisive round. What do you make of this, John?
Very true, Bernard. Phiri has got to win this one. If she has to win the fight, it has to be on a knockout. And that knockout has to come in this 10th round. And I don't see that happening because Zarika is now moving. She has better footwork. You can see she's really dancing her way out of danger. Whenever she's cornered, slipping out of danger and also throwing back what she's receiving.
She's got a good recovery every time she's being cornered.
Yes.
So Phiri is looking for that, but she's landed some good right-left combinations. Phiri is trying to cut back. Zarika's trying to throw as well.
Phiri, I can say, is being a busy bee in the ring, but the punches, scoring punches are being thrown by
Well, she's got a right-left that has gotten Zarika unawares, and that has reeled her back a bit. Zarika, I think, must do what you're told by her corner as well. Stay out of the fight. I mean, don't go into that cut fight, but throw the punches.
She's tapping her way.
Yeah, jab to try and get the points. That's the only way that she will get into anything. Oh, she goes for a very hard left here. That catches Phiri, and Phiri starts to work backwards, realizing that this one could be the one that would be sending her to another world. Zarika obviously watching. Didn't release any punch at that point. Phiri is trying to combine her right-lefts and right-lefts. She likes to get Zarika into the corner. She doesn't realize that when Zarika comes out of the corner, she's coming out with punches as well.
Yeah.
Just about 20 seconds in the final round here. And Zarika punches out. Phiri looking for a recovery here. Very tired hands, of course, as we get into the final seconds of it. Slugging it out. Just 10 seconds. If anyone's got to win it by a knockout, it's got to be now. As Zarika decides to get out of it, hits hard on the left, just on the body. That's the right punch thrown. It's gone. That's the end of that round.
Yeah.
What a fight. What a hard fight at the Kenyatta International Convention Center. Heavy punches traded by either side, especially this round. And Phiri would have looked like she got what she wanted, but she didn't quite follow up on it. Holding, it became part of the action here. The hard ones on the left were coming from Zarika. And she was boxing from a distance, not wanting to get into a fight, like in hugging and punching from close to each other. The earlier results would have indicated that Zarika was leading it in points, but we have to wait to hear from the final results and what we have here. The Zarika corner, a very happy corner in the mandatory WBC Super Bantamweight defense of the world. What do you think they're talking about now?
Well,
are they complimenting her for a good job?
The coach must be telling Zarika, well, you fought according to our plans, jabbing your way out of danger, dancing your way out of danger also, because we could see Zarika had a better footwork than the Zambian boxer. The Zambian boxer was, of course, carrying the fight.
She was aggressive. She was bringing in the fight all the time.
Yes. She was bringing the fight, but then from my own observation, it was Zarika throwing the cleaner punches. Okay.
The ones that were scoring the points.
Yes,
You've got to separate the punches.
Correct.
There are the punches that you use just to deter your opponent from throwing the punches. But there are those punches that actually get you the points. And those are the ones that land mainly on the face. Who do you think landed the most of them?
Zarika, of course. Zarika, to me, landed more telling punches than the Zambian boxer. The Zambian boxer, of course, was looking for a KO. Even from the very early rounds, you could see she just knew that if she's to beat Zarika, she was told, just knock Zarika out. But when you look at Zarika, she's really super fit, and it was not possible for the Zambian to win this fight.
I think the Zambian is also fit, very fit, but judging by the way she was moving, she was very fit. But the heavier punches, when she was soaking them, especially on the face, and you know that Zarika was also working on the body, you could see that it sent her back a little bit every time she soaked in some of those punches.
So let's just wait for
the ring announcement to see whether how the judges scored it. I think the ring announcer has already come in there. He probably has the briefing as well.
Should be
Maybe
ready.
we should go to him then to tell us exactly what's going on.
Domobagi.
Yes, that's the man at the center of it all there.
Yeah.
Maybe just waiting for the protocols to be observed, and then maybe being given the permission to be able to announce the decision that has been made here.
Zarika Phiri
Hey, just
Nairobi
look
Fight
at
Night. Hashtag take pictures.
look at Phiri, she looks
Remember,
fresh.
The hashtag is Nairobi Fight Night.
Phiri already acknowledging the fact that she was fighting away from home, but we're waiting for the decision here. The announcement will be done by the fight supervisor, Mr. Peter Ngatane. The referee was Thabo Spampol from South Africa. So which way is it going? The belt is already in the ring. Tony Below is up there as well. She was helping Zarika with the training in Liverpool. Seems to be taking a little bit of more instruction at the moment. Phiri as well is being congratulated by her side. And we are very anxiously then waiting to know what the announcement is.
We have Mutua here from AfriBox Promotions, KPBC here, and WBC here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the results for the WBC World Title Fight Super Bantamweight bout here at the Nairobi Fight Night are as follows. Michael Nikwae scores very well. Michael Nikwae scores 98-92. Irene Semakula 99-91. Philemon Moya 97-93. And the winner by unanimous points decision, retaining her title, the reigning WBC Super Bantamweight Champion of the world, Fatuma Iron Fist Zarika. Mikono juu, pull up your head. Hey! Hand the clap, everybody. Wabi Mikono 2. Everybody just push up your hand. It's on the east. This is the East African Reggae Bassman crew. DJ. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just a moment, we hear from Catherine Phiri. How did you find the bout?
Well, I think it was a good fight. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Do you think there's a possibility of having Phiri Zarika 3?
Yeah, this is boxing. We can fight even more than 20 times if possible. Yeah, it's boxing.
One last thing to the young girls who want to get into the sport. One word of inspiration.
Well, what I can say to the young girls and boys who want to join our boxing, the only thing they need is discipline, focus, and determination. Everyone can do it.
Well, thank you very much. You put up a good fight. Hope to see you again. And now, for a word with the champion, retaining her title, Zarika, a word with you. Zarika, a word with you. Just a word with Zarika. Champion, how did you find the fight, champion?
Okay, the fight was not easy, but I did my best. And thank you guys for coming here to support me. Thank you, God bless you.
Well, just lastly, you've been training in the United Kingdom. Perhaps there's a specific reason why you train in the UK, comparatively, training in the UK and here. What's the difference that it makes?
Okay, training was tough, but I did my best with my coaches. They are nice people, and they was pushing me hard every day. I was not going to rest even one bit.
Are you open to the idea of Zarika Phiri 3?
Again?
Are you open to the idea of fighting Phiri again?
I think already give Phiri second time. For now, there is no another chance to fight with her because this is the second time. I think that is over now.
Well, thank you, champion. Congratulations. There you go, retaining her title. She is the WBC Super Bantamweight World Champion. And there it is with her belt. We sincerely thank you. We thank you, WBC. We thank you, AfriBox Promotions. And of course, SportPesa for making sure this is possible. Bringing Las Vegas to Nairobi. Enjoy the rest of your stay here.
Well then, we've come to the end of the Nairobi Fight Night with Fatuma Zarika retaining her title. Conjestina Cheng is here in the ring as well, and is demonstrating what she used to be like when she was the champion. She's now getting back to her real self, and it's very good to see her as well, to come and give support, especially to women's boxing here. So it's been a very big afternoon, 5 fights altogether. I think there's more that is coming out on the ring. But it was a fight in which Zarika decided to go just for the points. She didn't go for the knockdown. Phiri looked like she was looking for a knockdown, but Zarika looked like she was looking just for the points. So even at the beginning, right at the beginning, there was a ray of optimism in Zarika's corner. And even as she got in, it was pretty obvious that Phiri was looking for a knockdown, but Zarika was looking for the points. She found out a little bit later that she needed to also use some very heavy punches on Phiri just to send her back. In fact, a right and a right 2 times got Phiri really reeling backwards. In round 3, it was a left punch from Phiri that actually forced Zarika to move back a bit. A right-left combination that caught her square, and she tried to follow up on that one in the subsequent rounds. But Zarika was coming out of that corner always with a swing that caught Phiri, sometimes in the abdomen, sometimes in the face. Another good chance was when she put Zarika on the ropes. But she tried that a little bit too much, and Zarika decided not to stay on the ropes for that time. So Phiri was working a lot, jobbing hard, but she didn't land most of her punches. When she did, there was just a combination of 1, 2, 3, and I think she took only the fifth round very effectively. The rest, she had to split some of them, not to her favor. But Phiri looked very fit, looked very eager to take this one. Went so hard for a knockdown, didn't get it. Round 8, she went out with everything, wanting to finish the bout altogether. But her punches were not landing, and that was the complaint that we had all along in there, that the punches did not find target. Very few of them did find target. For Zarika, her punches were hard, and they found target as well. And those gave the point, and also weakened the opponent. This was taken right up to round 9 and into round 10 as well. The flurry of punches that is always characteristic of the last few seconds was still witnessed here. Phiri getting a good one in, Zarika returning it, Phiri getting another good right, but just a little bit too little and a little bit too late. The World Boxing Council champion of the world in the super bantamweight division for the women retains her title at the Kenyatta International Convention Center. So there is your champion retaining her title, Fatuma Zarika of Kenya, aptly nicknamed and affectionately called Iron Fist by her fans. Congratulated by everyone, including the Sport Pesa CEO and the Nairobi women's rep. Good thing to pose with another former champion, that is Conjestina Aching, now recovering and back to her old self, although not back to boxing. What a fight, and what an afternoon.
Zarika, and still
the
queen
Kenyatta International Convention
of boxing
Center.
in here, WBC champion, the best belt in the world. Support her, guys, and cheer her all the way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tony. Now, there's one last thing I want to tell Tony, that Zarika is the iron like Zion.
Like Zion, in Zion.
Tony, you made our brass into an iron, and I'm sure you're going to make her into a lion. Thank you very much, Tony. Thank you very much, Sport Pizza.
Well, thank you, Patron KPBC. We thank all of you. Please enjoy the rest of your evening here. Thank you to the Kenyan fans, to the millions who are watching around the world, the Nairobi Fight Night that came to you live from the Kenyatta International Convention Center. See you next time.
Nairobi Fight Night. Zarika Iron Fist Fatuma takes on Zambian Catherine Phiri to defend her world title. 10 rounds. 2 incredible fighters, 1 champion. Saturday, March 23rd at the KICC.